Good morning. It's the start of a new week. It is 7:50. Perks of winter, you get a sunrise at a pretty late time, I would say. Well, so beautiful. I love sunrises and sunsets. We're shaking things up with Lisa this week, and we are going to a Pilates reformer class, which is the one on the machine that I love. It's a place that I used to go before I moved to Bali, and I am a big fan of Pilates reformer. I do a lot of mat Pilates, but it's fun to switch things in from time to time. It's windy. It's very windy and fresh. Winter is upon us, but it's waking me up. I picked up the sister. Here I am. It's her first time doing Pilates reformer.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It's crazy that it's my first time.
It's crazy, you know, I thought it wasn't, but it is.
After all the crazy sports things that Karen made me do, she never made me do this.
Yes, you're gonna love it. Pilates girls.
Pilates girls. I loved it.
Oh, she loved
I'm reporting back. I thought it was. I feel like when you do a group class like that,
yes,
it's not as long as when you do it alone, because it was what?
Yes, it was an hour.
It was an hour, and it didn't feel like an hour.
It was amazing,
and I did good.
Every time I go back doing Pilates reformer, I tell myself I have to go back at doing this once a week. I love it, and now I found a new Pilates buddy. She wants to come with me.
I said to Karen.
You guys, you know how many years I've been trying to get her on a Pilates reformer class? How many years? When I used to live in Paris, I used to go to this place. So it's been what, 4 years?
I have a thing with, and it's since I'm a child, group class scares me. So the only way I can do group class is if Karen comes with me.
And I like that we're doing this in winter because we need to get out of the house. We need to get some new things done. I love doing something new all the time.
Yeah, I feel like now I set to myself every month, instead of doing yearly goals and things like that, you do every month, you try and set to yourself to do something new. So yes. November was Pilates class for me.
We're gonna grab a little coffee at Café Kitsune, which is like the absolute influencer cafe of Paris, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
That you see everywhere on Instagram. And I have never been there, ever.
Really? Me neither.
So let's go there. We are the Real Housewives of Paris with our little coffee.
I told Karen, we did Pilates, now we got coffee.
Yes.
We're walking back home.
Oh, look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us. The sun is out.
It's not even early.
Guys, the sun is out.
I thought.
Take the sunshine in because this is rare. This has been rare. Oh, I'm gonna show to you guys this beautiful sunlight. We all deserve this. Look at this, guys. Beautiful, sunny Paris. Oh, I love it. It's the next day. I am in a street that is extremely windy. Look at this. Today, I am taking Lisa on a little surprise lunch. We are going there, but I just wanted to show you guys because
Karen is in heels.
I'm in heels. In the last vlog, I told you guys that I was getting a jeans tailored and I got it finally back. I wanted to show you guys the final result. Here it is.
Turn. Turn.
So I made them longer, as you can see, so I can wear them with heels and they still look super like slouchy. That was the whole vibe of the jeans. We are arriving. Do you want me to unveil the spot? So it's a supermarket slash restaurant. It's a Japanese supermarket slash restaurant that looks really cool. It's the biggest one, I think, in France, FYI. It has...
Is it that?
Oh, it's this. It has 1,200 different references. And like half of the products they have is like not sold anywhere else in France.
That's so exciting.
And you can have lunch in there.
I've never heard about it.
Melissa didn't like my surprise
Why would you say that?
because it was very underwhelming.
No, I loved it.
No, but I have to agree that the space is big, but there's not many things. Like we usually go to Kmart shops.
And they have way more like
way more
sweets.
things, like way more. And the food was good, but it was not amazing. It's not the best you can have in Paris for like
I
Japanese.
always think, you know, it's good when you already think about going back.
Yes,
You know?
and we are definitely not going back.
That's not what I meant.
Yes, it is what you meant. There's too much choice in Paris. So if we were to choose, we wouldn't go back.
But it was good.
It was good.
It was good, but
It was not the best.
Voila.
Voila! So I had a day. It's now Thursday night and it's 7 p.m. Yesterday at night, I went to bed, put on, you know, my little phone to charge, and I put on my alarm. And then I wake up and I'm like, I feel like my alarm hasn't beeped, you know? So I look at my phone and my phone is dead. And I'm like, this is strange because he should be charging. So first I head down and I go see my computer to see what time it is because I had a very early appointment. Luckily, I woke up at the time my alarm was set. Life sometimes really got your back. And then when I finished my appointment, I went to the Apple store and they told me that unfortunately the phone was completely dead, which is crazy because it was only 2 years old, so it's not that old. And there was actually no more like electricity circulating into the phone, so there was no way we could revive him. So I ended up, you know, spending the day having to buy a new phone, which, you know, is always a little bit tricky with operators here in France. There's like a full-on thing to do, and then sending paper and then your identity and blah, blah, blah. And then instead of doing all the things that I needed to do, I spent my day doing this, and I haven't received it yet because they didn't have it in stock. So technology has really been failing me because my camera fell on the floor and is broken. Now my iPhone's broken, and now I just have this very old iPhone, so I have no idea what the footage is gonna look like. But this, you guys, this channel is just, it's not going well at this point. Like, the quality of things is going lower and lower by the minute. But I have the new iPhone 15 coming, and I am extremely excited, guys. I hope I'll be able to film the end of this vlog with the iPhone 15. So this vlog is gonna be like iPhone 12 quality, iPhone 8 quality, iPhone 15. So it's like a full-on Apple kind of retrospective. It's Thursday night. I am going to a dinner, and then we're going to the theater. We're gonna go see a play. Well, it's not really a play. It's not really a play. It's a play. It's only one actor, but he's not really an actor. He's a very famous director, scriptwriter, and writer. And his name is Frédéric Becbédé. He's very famous here in France. He's done movies and all of that. And so this time he's doing this play called Love Lasts 1 hour and 15 minutes. And he's apparently going to talk about love in a very poetic way. And there is going to be a person during the play playing piano for some musical ambiance. So this is going to be interesting. So he actually did a movie very long time ago, like a few years ago, I would say, called Love Lasts 3 Years. So it's kind of a topic that he's been into, like love and relationship and loving relationships. If you've never seen this movie, I will definitely recommend watching. I need to get my makeup done because I have to leave the house in a bit. I didn't do my makeup today. I went to my appointments and I went to do all that like Pamela Anderson. No makeup day. Oop. I just wanted to do a very fresh makeup for tonight, so I thought, no makeup. I'm using the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. As you know, it's one of my favorite foundation in shade 3.5. I just apply it with my fingers. It's the best way for me to apply this foundation in particular. I just feel it kind of evolves well with the heat of my fingers. Paris has a very, very fun, I would say, kind of theater scene. You have a lot of plays happening all the time and with all different types of themes and like very famous actors. If you guys ever come to Paris or live in Paris, I highly recommend to experiment that, because we're very lucky to have such an amazing kind of cultural scene. And you have so many types of different plays, like you have these big plays and all of that, but then you have this thing, and this is what my dad used to take me when I was a kid. It's called café théâtre, coffee theater. So it's really tiny, tiny, tiny rooms. You're 10 to 15 people, and you know, it's just actors that are starting up, and it's usually hilarious. But you know, it's a bet. You never know what you're gonna see. You never know if it's gonna be nice. Before my phone died yesterday, I was watching a new documentary of Robbie Williams, the British singer that I personally have always been a big fan. We are big fans in my family of Robbie Williams. I kind of grew up with his music. It's 4 episodes of 1 hour of his life. I binge watched 3 in an evening. That was how good it was. Because what is so cool is that he filmed 3 decades of his life. He was kind of a YouTuber vlogger at the time. He had his camera, and with his friends and with the people that he wrote songs, they'd be like, hey guys, we've just arrived in this house. Like, it was so random. But they have such intimate and beautiful footage. Like, you see him writing some of his it's songs in the back of a garden with his, at the time, very good partner and songwriter called Guy Chambers. And they're writing this like iconic song in the middle of the garden, and I'm like, wow, that is so cool to see the backstage of it. So the way it's done is that he's literally commenting all of this footage while he's sitting in his panties on his bed, and he's just like commenting what he sees, and then you kind of see the scenes. It's really, really well done. He has a very, very interesting life. I didn't even know he was in a boys band before, so like that was a whole part that I didn't even know about. And I didn't even know that Angels, which is my favorite song of his, was actually one of his first, and the one that made him who he is today in a way, and gave him the fame that he has. It really made me nostalgic because it was music that I used to listen when I was a kid. And a funny story is that I grew up, a big part of my childhood, in the south of France. And during summer, of course, we had some pretty like star-studded events. And one day we're told with my dad that someone at their wedding invited Robbie Williams to sing. And it wasn't really far from our home. So we took the car at night and we started like driving in the neighborhood and trying to listen. And then we started listening that it was him singing. So we literally parked in front of that huge villa. We opened up the hood of the car and we listened to him sing. We couldn't see him, but we listened to him sing live. He sang Angels to the bride, and he changed the name, blah, blah. And it was really good. And it was such a good memory of my childhood that I listened to Robbie Williams without him even knowing, on a parking lot. I am a huge kind of biography kind of girl. I love reading biographies. I think you can learn so much from people's experiences in life, and you know, we all have 1,000 lives in one, you know, so it's really interesting to get people's backstory and how they felt. Fictions, to me, I kind of leave it to Netflix, and then everything that comes to reading, I like to read real stuff. I will list down below 3 or 4 of my favorite biographies, one of them being like called Life by Keith Richards, he was part of the Rolling Stones band. Such a good book, guys. Such an entertaining book. You will love it. Ooh, oh, we're in a music vibe today. The last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the movie of the Eras tour of Taylor Swift. So we went there with my dad. He is the one that initiated the party. He literally begged us because my sister was like, I'm not sure, I don't know. And he was like, please, please, for me. So we went. And honestly, we had the best time. It was a Sunday night, which I highly recommend because it pumps you up for the week. I'm going to insert a clip right now of us singing Style because it's our favorite while I do my mascara. Got that James Dean, look in your eyes, and I got that red lip, my dad was over the moon. his dream is to actually go to a Taylor Swift concert. I really recommend going because it was so uplifting. I think that's one of the things that makes Taylor Swift so famous, is that her music is uplifting. It makes you happy, puts you in a good mood, it gives you all the feels. A little bit of Chanel Chance in the version of Au Tendre. Let's go to this dinner. Happy Sunday, guys. I've had a really slow day and it's been amazing. I woke up late, did some Pilates, went for brunch, had a full pizza, came back, had a nap, and now I'm, at home chilling on a Sunday evening, and I am about to do something that I've been wanting to do for the past 2 weeks. But I was waiting to have everything that I needed to do it. And this is to rearrange my closet and all the closet space that I have in the apartment, because Lisa has finally moved in with her boyfriend. So I finally have some closet space back for me. When I say that, is literally there's only one closet. She cleared that closet and I finally have closet space. I had half of my things still inside of a luggage. So I am super excited to finally get a little bit more organized. So let me show you what we're working with. This is the luggage I was living off for 6 months. So half of my clothes are in here. Over here, I had 2 drawers. So it's not that much closet space. And now I have recuperated this closet, which is amazing because I can finally hang things, reorganize everything. It is a pure mess right now, as you can see. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit what I purchased to kind of reorganize the closet. So I went to IKEA and I got some very basic things. This shoebox that we all know, do I really need to open it? Yes, okay, let's do it. Let's get into storage content. I just wanted my closet to feel very organized and clean and all of that. And I do like these storage box because at least they all look the same. They're very easy. You can see what's inside because this is transparent, so you can see what's inside. I got these same thing. It's from IKEA. Everything that I'm showing you here, I will link them down below if you ever are interested, even if none of this is very original. But it's these little kind of drawer compartments. It's going to go upstairs in these little drawers. It's just nice to be able to put socks or lingerie or whatever, or tights. It's just a good way to know where everything is, and it makes you gain some time. Next up are these things that these storage compartments that I got on Amazon. I hope they're gonna be good. I never buy anything on Amazon because I just find the platform really hard to navigate and finding things, and it's very overwhelming that there are so many things and then everything comes in pack of 1,000 pieces. Just thought that this was extremely interesting. For example, I have this turtleneck, right? And instead of having a pile of turtlenecks, what I want to do, I fold it like this. Then I put it in here this way. So it looks like this. So when I'm going to pull the drawer, everything is just going to be perfectly shown. I can see everything from above, which I think it's such a better vision and a way to see everything you have, whereas on the pile things get stuck under each other. You forget you have that sweater because it's kind of tucked and you don't see it, or you don't find it and you really want it. So I thought it was an amazing and pretty genius idea to fold all my things in these little storage compartments. Lastly, I got some things at a store called Muji. You have several here in Paris. It's a Japanese store. They have a lot of storage things, so I got a few of them. I had already purchased a few for my bathroom upstairs, but now that Lisa took all her skincare out, I have more space. So these are little makeup boxes that I find so practical. Brush and pencil stand, so I can put my brushes, my lip liners, and they fit perfectly in here. Muji also have a lot of like acrylics storage things, so this is what it looks like. It's super minimalistic and chic and nice, so I already have one. I just put all my skincare. It's just a great way to organize inside of a closet. So for example, this is one of the things that I did. This is a little acrylic drawer that they sell there, and it's sold without these compartments inside, but you can buy actually these little jewelry compartments, and it's in velvet and it's super cute. You can put them in a normal drawer or anything else, but this is what it looks like. Really nice, and they have plenty of options. So if you're looking to upgrade your closet, Muji is the way to go. I'll also link below all these items if you could be interested to organize. I just feel that sometimes the jewelry boxes that are sold in store are not very appropriated to what you have. So when you go there, you can actually buy whatever is best for your jewelry. So you can really customize your jewelry box, and I think that's very cool. Done, guys. Remember when I said, oh, I just want to do this for half an hour, 45 minutes? It took me, I think, 2.5 hours, but I am super pleased with how everything turned out, and it looks so nice and organized. And I thought I would show you the final results by doing a little home tour. These tiny apartments in Paris are so particular, and maybe it's because it's my home, but I personally think that my tiny apartment is the cutest and the best of them all, because I have everything that I need in a very tiny space. The apartment is an average of, I think, 25 square meters, so that's not a lot. And I have everything that I need, so I'm gonna show it to you now. Okay, so here is the living room. I did put some candles. I love doing that, especially on a Sunday night. It gives me kind of a little spa vibe. There's the TV right under the stairs, a little plant. It's super cozy. Over here is the entrance, and I'll show you that part a little later. So what's really cool about this apartment is I truly have like a living room space. So I can actually have guests over, since this is a pull-up bed for 2. So it's really, really roomy. And you might wonder where the bedroom is. Ta-da-da-da. Are you ready? Right on top. You have these little stairs to go there. From the living room, you go into the kitchen, which once again is so roomy, since you see kind of the size of the apartment. I really have space to cook and all of that. I have a washing and drying machine, which is such a luxury in Paris. And I have an oven and a dishwasher. This thing is the most genius thing I ever saw. So you buy this together, and it's half and half. Because I live alone, I don't need a huge dishwasher and I don't need a huge oven. I have the sink, and then there is the fridge under the stair. And you might wonder, where does the stair goes to? It takes us to the bathroom. You are used to see this bathroom, but in another POV, I would say. Here we are, hello. We've remodeled this recently and it looks so good. So you have the shower here and we have here the sink, some amazing storage. And then I have this huge mirror, which is so nice. And behind the mirror, that's where all the magic is. It is a mess, so I have to organize everything, but I have so much storage. It's amazing in such a tiny apartment. I'm so lucky to have so much storage. And in the entrance, I have the closet. We remember what it looked like before, and this is now. It is so satisfying, guys. It's amazing. You might wonder where the toilet is. Dun, dun, dun. And you have here tiny toilets over here. The tiny apartment tour is almost done. We're now going up into the bedroom that I showed you that is on the second floor. So I have here in the bedroom another storage. So it's drawer, and I organized everything with the Amazon stuff and it looks so good. You guys need to see this. I did all my like panties and all of that with the IKEA drawer organizer, which is amazing. Are you ready for the big reveal? This is what the Amazon storage looks like. It is so cool because that made me gain so much space inside of the drawers. I get to see absolutely everything in this way. Like for example, here I put all my like graphic t-shirts and I know exactly which one is which. It's super nice. This is what the bed looks like. It's a little cozy cloud. The other day I thought to myself that the light was very harsh. So this is what I did. I added a new light so I can bring a little bit of some sunset in my life. I just wanted something to be very cozy and a very nice vibe. We started this vlog with a sunrise. We finish it with a sunset. Anyways, thank you so much for watching once again. Thank you so much for all of your messages and comments and support. Thank you so much for everything since the beginning. This has been such a fun journey for me. I have reached, I think last week, 10K, which is absolutely unbelievable. And it's thanks to all of your outstanding support. So thank you so much. Next week, I have a really fun week ahead. And I cannot wait to post that vlog because I know it's gonna be so good. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day or beautiful night wherever you are. And I'll catch you guys on my next video. Bye guys.